Here, hold on, let me make sure. Maybe y'all missed something I put in the in the title, but I'm trying to tell you something. I'm like, yo, my blood pressure is down. Yeah, my blood pressure is down because of a few things. Whether I have somebody sitting next to me or not. Look, those who ask. I don't know why you yeah, what John you was on? I'm king slave nigga. Listen, respect me, cuh. I don't know who the ball is. All I know is I was going to share a story how I, I went out to see a house today, and the first thing I noticed in the house was mold. So that meant like the lady, she was backed up. So I'm always going to do a drive by first, and then make them tell me where they at based on the address of the crib and everything, and all the signs that I'm seeing as I'm driving. So it, it was from a certain realty company, but I made sure that I went and took a drive by of 2525 E on Brea Court. I wasn't. I wanted to see who was still over there, and to see if that white Benz was still over there, who's staying in that crib. Yeah, I came to get a look. I'm looking right out the shades to see if that gray Benz Jeep is still to the left, and if dude gonna come out with the with look. I'm telling you, you be practicing my death, and I'm practicing yours. So the first thing I see when we come through the gates, yeah, is one of them fucking Tesla, big ass Tesla trucks. I'm like, these people think I'm chill the church just got off work for real. Nah, I'm looking around the circle because how the fuck did I get into some system where before I log in and give all of my credentials, it already telling me, yo, this is your house. Yeah, you know you fucked up. I been told you fucked up on 28 Brea Court. So whoever, I'm looking at you to see you wouldn't bring that ass outside. I know that. I was there for you because you know what you are and you know what you did. So the lady, she acting like she don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on? No, she in the house telling me everything about her and her husband. I remember the last people that stayed there. Before that wasn't fucking Drexel. Yeah, now there's a fucking Drexel sign right there. The thing is, my phone, it always goes on relax. Just by the phone. By nature, it just went on relax. No, I'm not relaxing shit. Y'all just bought us from a house where you knew I just showed y'all been through my whole joint and my wife hair was bald and everything because somebody exposed us to fucking mold. Do I look, I'm telling you, do I sound like, or do I feel, dude? Yo, I told you, it mimics it. I could smell it as soon as I walked in the house, but it came at the last minute in the house that I really wanted. No, I mistakenly pushed the jizz on it. Yeah, I George Bush the button, and it brought me to that house. But I don't give a fuck. I'm looking at the signs first, so I'm riding. But I have somebody driving. I ain't no lizard. No. So when we get back, I noticed this right across the street from Bill Cosby house. I said, get the fuck out of here. Why would a house be in an estate right across the street from Bill Cosby's house where they said, yeah, that's where something happened between somebody and Bill Cosby. I'm picking up all the signs. But she asking me questions. I ain't get a chance to ask you shit. I want to know why you backed up. Why your Tesla, why this white Tesla is backed up. I ain't get ready to hurt. I ain't get ready to hurt you. The first thing I'm gonna do is look down at her feet. All right, you got sandals on. You got a long dress. I'm peeping her. Not because I'm in love with her. I'm peeping her to see where she might be holding something and she want to hit me. Because this joint came up at the last minute. I told you I don't like last minute changes. So I make them. Then I pick a property where, yeah, they ain't building right there. I know they going to cancel it because there's nothing there to show. I know how much it's worth, though. But where's that? The timing and yeah, I have to do everything. Let me get this start my screen. This my channel. No on God in this live. Yeah, sure, it's your fucking channel. Not anybody trying to hear this nut ass shit. Yo, bro, get the fuck out of here. You told young niggas, man. Yo, think I'll be on game. I'll be on game. I'm sitting right here at this your channel while I'm sitting here telling the story right now. So after I start showing that land, showing you I don't give a fuck. I'll misstate something what I'm seeing on my end because the person that If it's your channel, you seen what I put on there and how I changed it. I changed it. So yeah, I don't know who used to stay at a state. I asked them as soon as I walked in, how long this joint been empty? I can smell the oldness in that joint. The same when I'm looking on the game and say old man on all of that. I see what the rank is. That's why I never go up to first rank. Yeah, that's purple. I intentionally stay back. So so when she go, I'm telling you, when we go to prayer court, I immediately look. The gates is already open, both sides. Place where I'm looking at is saying, like I said, 25. So I would be looking directly at 28. So I'm telling her, yo, that's 28 right there. That we own that. So a woman on here, she's telling people, yeah, he be in the basement, giving my coordinates and everything. So she knows she cooked because she trying to get me assassinated. And it's a reason. No, the reason is my blood is clean. Oh, you. But they would put it, oh, you, then the number, and 218 or 812, then I know 218. Yeah, who I owe? Nobody. Yeah, that's a marriage thing. Yeah, I got married that day too. 218. I play with numbers everywhere I go. So I make sure who's driving and make sure I know who we coming to, everything. Shout out to Abdul. Abdul, I'm going against my cousin. No, I know him. I know him. I know him. We know each other. We know the. I remember he got bit by the pit bull. Yeah, all the way up to right now. So I don't even know what y'all talking about. I'm just saying, I got ADHD both ways. There's paperwork in there from the Social Security Department that I was permanently and totally disabled because they said they don't know when I'll be cured of this. I don't know when I'm gonna be cured of it because I'm looking at these cribs. Yeah, fuck these cribs. One thing people know is I know Elkins Park. I know what I did. I ain't gotta prove it. I can show it. How the government sell the property for $1,520, and then I can show my shit right in their own shit. I bought that whole area up to 259. Anywhere I go, I make the property value go up or I make it go the fuck down because of what I did. I showed on here, yeah, it was mold right up there in that ceiling. And I show all how you cheap motherfuckers that don't know how to fix mold. Yeah, but this lady knew that this house easily it was 450,000. I'm like 450,000 in that area. Yeah, usually there don't be no mold in there unless it was sitting. I don't know who fucking estate it was. I just knew that it was across the street from Bill Cosby. I said, well, man, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, Bill Cosby was like he like 83. Bill Cosby or yeah, that temple situation that I don't even know about. Yo, that ain't my fucking business. I want to stay somewhere where you ain't in my business and I ain't in your fucking business. But I'll be damned if somebody going through something to my daughters. I don't give a fuck. So if you trying to tell me it's too far from either side or far to whatever, you might want to check again. I have ADHD from both sides. One called ADD, really, and the other one is called ADHD. You just take the you just take the H out. I'm not him. Yeah, I don't do heroin. I don't do none of that. I ain't no doctor. I ain't the head nigga in charge. I'm just a trustee. I told niggas, yo, if you want to sign out the family trust, you want me to do the paperwork? Yeah, pop, pop, pop. Yeah, I did the paperwork. Well, they wanted to get out the family trust and do their own thing. Go ahead. But I'm not getting on stand testify against you or nothing. So y'all trying me today. That fucked my nose up for the rest of the day. I had to go to sleep. And all that. I'm like, damn, they got me because when I came in, I smelled it. I said, this wasn't the house I picked. I'm telling the lady, I'm like, yo, this ain't the John I picked. That's why he walking me around in the back. It looked the same because the back of the house, yeah, it was a lot of acres. Like it wasn't no point 0.3 acre. It was like I'm just looking at how many acres of land the property sitting on. So I wanted to make sure it was uphill. It wasn't, where no rain, no, it's coming down and water damage. But damn if it wasn't, it came at the last minute. and water damage was in there, and it was coming down and the joint. I could smell it. I said, "Oh no!" The same as I did with my daughter. She could tell me if it was a cat in that house, if it was an animal in that house, because she would clench. So now the missus is medicated. Me, I'm a natural. I can smell the mold and I can feel it on my skin. I just needed to go find out where the lights didn't work, and it was, yeah, like in the basement. So I knew where the leak is. I'm like, yo, the leak had to come from above. And yeah, I probably can get that house for $1. But you think that I'm gonna get a contract to who? I'm not giving a contract to no fucking body because I'm not gonna stay in there. I'm too fucking old to be going through the same fucking shit. You think I didn't look at the numbers on the fucking house? Yeah, you trying to play games with me? Let me let you listen to something. Attend the BET. Let's just be real about it. Look how they just Cutting now. Yourself online comes with risk. Look as I'm talking. Now all of a sudden they take Janet Jackson off of there and think, yeah, I had Janet Jackson just sitting on there because I wanted to make sure that any Jackson know I don't play about Michael Jackson. None of that shit. That's why ain't nobody putting me to sleep. You ain't digging in my ass saying I need no colonoscopy, an endoscopy, and you damn sure ain't giving me no Proferol because I already know that I inhaled enough of that and my kids inhaled enough of that cancer that we are the receipts of the cancer. And why she wearing a wig now? Because yeah, she don't feel comfortable because she gotta wear them little braids back there. And I'm telling her like, yo, put a scarf on your head. She don't want to put the scarf on her head. All right. I know I'm going out here because the can whatever the fuck it is, it ain't fucking me up like the way it did. Yeah, I'm immune to that bullshit. I don't give a fuck, and I don't give a fuck when I die, how I die. I don't. I really don't give a fuck. I already know that I'm going to die. It say it right in the Bible. Everybody going to die. So I get on whatever fucking side I want to get on, and I choose my family side, and my family consists of yeah loyalty over everything. And you better know how to talk on that jack. Well, yeah, don't talk on that jack all crazy to me. Or if I talk to you on the jack crazy, it's for a fucking reason. One that's spoken, or I had to speak it. You know what I mean? That's all. Yeah, I mean, my homies told me everything was gonna be all right. I took them at their word, and everything has been alright. Like, so I ain't any wizard. So when the John kept cutting off at night, I had to keep coming back live, make sure everybody know, yo, yeah, we just went in the back, but I play y'all, everybody, bye. The live hadn't even started, so I'm talking. Whoever listening was to me, we wasn't live. I'm saying that the mic worked. There ain't anybody in here got a hot mic, but we ain't talk. We was just shooting game, playing the game. Yeah, I was talking. Yeah, I was saying what I wanted to fucking say, but we wasn't live. So if somebody got a hot mic in here, I'm gonna find out if you got a hot mic and look at the dumbass. Come right out after I told my cousin, yo, you know, you gotta act like that sometimes. Yeah, no, nobody stay down there near the zoo. Nobody that I know, we don't stay. Who stay down there at the zoo? That's all. No, I don't know nobody stay near the zoo. Somebody trying to get me to remember I was at the zoo while he was at. So it could be somebody that know that. Yeah, I was with my kids. Wow, my, my cousin was at trial because when the lawyer said don't come in the courtroom, so I went took my kids to the zoo. Look at this nigga come back. Let me see what he got on. Yeah. See, they almost got me with the two mics. But when I say need you, who y'all see up there? It say Michael Jackson, and it says the history books are lying. So when I walked into this place, there was two lion. It was two lion jaws. When you walk in the back, you gotta go in the back, and it was two lion jaws sitting right there. So yeah, I just put pat them on their head. It was cement. I patted them on their head. They ain't bite me. Walking out there in the back of the yard. On the way there, I keep saying Ukraine, all the Ukrainian flags and all of that. I'm like, yo, the fuck is this right here? There used to be a section where, and look, it's right off of Shelton. Well, that joint right off Cheltenham Avenue, where they can come right into Philly. I remember the Sunoco, and you come right down the street. And then the school right there, where I told my daughter, yo, if the nigga touch you again, punch him in his motherfucking nose. Yeah, defend yourself. Punch him in the nose. Yeah, so one of her friends must be a rat. Know how it works, computers and everything. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about who I went to the property with. I'm worried about why this white Tesla is backed up with her tags there. And as soon as I get to the other property, one of them big trucks come out. Because y'all know fucking well she didn't sign them papers. One of you niggas in the government signed them papers. And if that bitch signed the papers, I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I don't give a fuck who y'all think or what y'all think I am. I don't give a fuck. And I don't give a fuck. Niggas go to sleep. I don't care. I don't care. That's why I keep showing you dead bodies. I don't care about dead bodies. I care about the fucking truth. Yeah, so last night when I play, I'm telling you, and the boy like showing the rocket and everything. All right, bro, get your fucking money. I don't give a fuck about you going to get your money because you going up in a rocket. I don't care nothing about that shit. I'm worrying about if this lady right here is an assassin. I'm looking at who her associates is. If they trying to hit me, if they trying to hit anybody I know, because I already said the buck stops here with me. So I'm gonna make sure that I can get in that base. I need to be in the basement. But before I got to the basement, yo, the leak was on a fucking. As soon as we came in, it was go walk straight back, and the leak was right there. And then motherfuckers doing test runs, coming around in a black Ford. I already fucking told y'all, and I already showed y'all the Newton paperwork. Ain't nobody stealing that from me. You ain't doing none of that. No, you went in there and you got fucking scared. Like, damn, to know why I say, yeah, that we like the Discovery Channel because the Discovery Doctrine wouldn't apply to us. Meaning, yeah, I complain about you. I had Dan Calloway books. I had all Dan Calloway books plus Ellen G. White books, and they burned them up. But Ellen G. White, her books, you can download it right onto your phone. But I don't go to an SDA church. I ain't gave enough money to poor people right on this internet. Yeah, I'm vested, but without the vest. People think they own it when you can't own it. Do I like a fucking slave? Do I sound like one? Do I talk like one? No. I talk like, yeah, y'all call me black. I say I'm indigenous American, not internal affairs and everything. Everybody coming out. I don't know if y'all got my name up on a joint. Everybody want to know what my name is. I already fucking told you my name and what I'm gonna do. And I said I'm a man of my word. I'm for my city. I ain't fucking playing around with nobody in my city, around my city, or none of that. You ain't playing with the family name, period. You're not gonna play with the family name. So the little Robinson nigga, I don't give a fuck. I told him I'm gonna beat him the fuck up when I see him, and I mean it. Cause he don't know about Uncle George. See, my cousin Sandra, she's a Robinson, but she's not through Tanny Robinson. She through Uncle George. So if she knew you, nigga, she would have told me. But I'm seeing Fraser starting to be on our fucking property. That's my little cousin Salima. And then all of a sudden, her car getting hit and all of that shit. Yeah, I wish a motherfucker would. That's who I am. They don't tell me because they already know how Kurt gonna act. I'm Kurt with a K or Kurt with a C. I'm not playing. I would have stabbed that bitch in that house, left both of them there if I thought they was trying to set me up. That wasn't the case. Motherfuckers is trying to play games when I'm giving them a chance to let them know, yeah, you already know that I'm looking at the numbers and I'm looking at the properties, looking at, yeah, how many acres is on, how many acres it is, and how many acres I might not fight against because some people had my information and was acting like me, but I was locked up. But you're not gonna make me think that they was part of my fucking family when I don't give a fuck about some that is my blood family. And that was my Aunt Janet. I ain't give a fuck if she was my blood family, and I don't give a fuck about no Keith Anthony Solomon. You heard me? Yeah, you want to knock them down? I wouldn't give a fuck. You think I'm going to stand in front of the bullet for them? Fuck no. Little pussy know what he did. Y'all don't want to let motherfuckers have to eat the shit they supposed to eat, which is the truth. I don't care about all my motherfucking family like that. Y'all saw me with the family I cared about when I was on 18th Street. 18th when whatever. It's the school there. Y'all seen the kids running around. Motherfuckers rolled up there and somebody had a Brooklyn going on. Yo, you can't, you're not coming down the block. Yo, you can't come down the block. So a deer can't come down or down Crittenden or nothing. because two people waiting there to eat you right there. Yo, we not playing no games nowhere. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Yo, motherfuckers used to spit in the hair of my little sister at that school right on Haynes Street. And my mom grabbed me because I was ready to smack the shit out of them little girls. I don't give a fuck. Don't where your respect at? Who raised you? Spitting in the hair of my sister and she was sick. She had a brain tumor. I don't fucking play about my motherfucking family. We there for each other at certain times, and that be it. Like, yo, but yo, niggas like, yo, they don't nobody own nothing over here. You part of our family. You must want to get your ass murked because I didn't name any successors or nothing like that. So if you motherfucking want to say you part of the family, you must know that I'm looking for you. Yeah, don't come over here copping no motherfucking please, and get the fuck out of our chat. You're not my motherfucking cuz. Cause we say cuz. At the end of the day, I show you the pig. It won't eat the swine. It's the fingerprints. If you showing that me that yo somebody got they got somebody fingerprints. Yeah, I know somebody got the fingerprints. Yeah, rainwater fingerprints on that gun, and he got somebody else trying to hold the guns. And when I put that shit up on Facebook, I'm I'm just following what the mom said. She don't hurt him, so I ain't gonna hurt you. So they put up a big ass drawing and said East Texas don't fuck with you. Philly showed me they don't fuck with you. Yeah, bro, like, yeah. So if these houses that I'm going to look at, if they ain't right, G, am my brother's keeper? No, I'm not. I'm numb to that shit. It's who gonna take us to the next level. Yeah, yo, when I seen the jizzons, I had to make sure that the bizzle or nizzo, if that's what you need me to dizzle, I guess I did that. But not on nobody else was heard. I don't know who the fuck Little Zoo is. I notice we ain't got no fucking interruptions. Cause only one person, only one B at the end of the day would point to their head and make me think. No, that could be B could be anything. A bitch, a boss, walls. Yo, it can mean a lot of things. Bill or bug. You know, why don't you just say out your mouth when you talking on the phone to hustlers? I mean, Brooklyn. Man, I don't know nothing. I told you, like, I don't know nothing. I just know. Yeah, I don't wear these fucking type of hats right here. These fedoras, or none of that shit. Yeah, I wear black hats, but my black hat always turned around. Yeah, I don't wear no fedora. No, we saying I ain't no detective. I ain't none of this shit that I'm portraying right here. This is a fucking logo. But you best believe when I come anywhere, I am gonna have on all black. I'm not taking out my fucking phone and following nothing. I'm not gonna look at a property because I can smell and I'm already looking. I already know that fucking whole area. I can tell you what the fucking prices are going for in that area. So all I did was, yo, look at the area. I said, yo, I want to see this property right here. And it said Copper Beach Drive. And they said they signed their agreement already. Where? Why the fuck that shit still up then? Y'all supposed to say that is when somebody sign an agreement, they own that shit. Somebody wants to was trying to warn me, you don't need that because they building these other properties and it got canceled. They building these other properties. All right. Yeah, yeah, get some fucking Mexicans. I'm trying to tell you, get some Mexicans. They will build that motherfucker up for. Yeah, me and my peoples, we know some Mexicans. Yeah, they will build for straight up or whatever. Mm, yeah, like 141,000. You could talk them down to it or whatever. I could get that fucking property right there that costs 450,000. With that mold smell in there, I just go get somebody in there and turn the fucking lights on. Cause that was the first property that y'all disclosed that it was by an estate, and I was like, yo, I hope this ain't the estate of Bill Cosby. No, it was right across the street. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you move me across the street from where Bill Cosby is, or whatever. I don't even know the ball. But I know if Bill Cosby property is across the street, I know how much that property is right there is really worth. When y'all had an estate sale, yeah, that shit ain't worth nothing because it got mold and it's water running. I don't know where the fuck that. I seen a fountain out there, so it must be coming from the fountain and the crack in the foundation. They'll probably get that joint for like $1, $1, a signature, or $1,000. But it's gonna cost like four or something like that to get that motherfucker gutted out. I gotta wait. Would I take that deal? Yup, all the time. Because I got the people that know what to do, how to stop the leak. So of course, when I go in the gates, I'm looking to see what type of fucking cars coming. It's still in there, and I still remember as soon as I come in to the right, what type of cars they got. But when we came in, that first property always is look like it's empty, and then about two properties down, yeah, somebody come out with one of them black fucking tank joints. So I don't know who moved up in there since then. Yeah, I ain't even worried about that. I'm worried about where you can view me from. Yeah, where the basement at. First place I'm looking for is where the basement, who would be upstairs, where you can hit at with the windows. And for once, Miss Solomon said, why they had that wallpaper on there? Yeah, it meant I would know who used to stay there. There were some Indians. I remember them. I helped them push their Tesla that ran out of whatever, electric or whatever. I helped them push that motherfucker back in there. So when they said they had a place for rent, I'm like, word. They start talking crazy, like, yo, she wasn't talking crazy. She said she was worrying about her son was in medical school and him coming back home. And that's exactly what I'm worried about. When my kids want to come back to Philly or whatever, if they ever need a place to stay, they got generational wealth. So I don't want to stay in no fucking 2 bedroom where they don't got no place to sleep. They ain't gotta sleep on no fucking couch. Because daddy assured that by 28 Blair Court and 7416 Barclay Road. So that's all in trust. Yeah, it's in other people's hands. Yeah, but them niggas trying to get snatched up or trying to go down to the Eastern District of Pennsylvania and you want me to go and prove all of this. Yeah, you better try to fucking settle out or settle in. Yeah, because when I go somewhere, the people should already know what's up. Yo, don't worry about this junk, because I know I ain't even got no ID or nothing. They first was like, yo, can you shoot your ID in the junk? I'm not shooting my ID. How many times y'all gonna steal my identification? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all know what the fuck property is mine because you knew what property was mine, and I ain't shooting no identification. I went in and read fin. My my whole goddamn profile was already fucking set up. I didn't set the motherfucker up. So at 455 Copper Beach, yeah, if that shit ain't fucking, if it's not, if it's, yo, if it's not what it say it is, cause it, yo, 575 in that area, 6 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, you can't beat, yo, why that shit so cheap? And as soon as we go wanting to look for it, before we get there, we in our kit ours ready to go, and they, yo, the lady gal said, oh, they just signed the contract. They better have signed the contract. Somebody better sign the contract. And I don't give a fuck who you is. Yeah, I need that. Yeah, before I come and snatch your ass out of that fucking house. I'm not robbing you. When I say up shit's creek, y'all know what happened if I told you, or somebody know what happened in that whole area the whole time. But y'all knew that when y'all took me in there and that mole hit me, I just wanted to get the fuck out of the area. So I just say, oh, let me go ahead and hit this John down 25. I want to make sure everything, and get a peep at 28 and see what the new camera they got up. But I ain't take a picture of it. I see you got the new camera out over there and it's facing. But I thought that when I stayed there, cameras weren't allowed. Now everybody got fucking cameras in there. Yeah, because I put the camera up there and caught you bitch ass motherfucking some cops. Yeah, y'all stealing shit. You know me in how many, you know me in Upper Dublin, you know me in Glenside, you know me in every place. And when I see that fucking postal and all that money going through that John to a certain mailbox, I'm just counting the mailbox and everything. I told you all you gotta do is be able to count. I don't know Jason Clark. I don't know the Tradwick boy, but I know the cards that they get. Yeah, I know where you work. Yeah, you work for the city, nigga. Oops. Yeah, you work for the city, and you used to stay down Logan. You know Logan, where, yeah, Rockland Street, around there somewhere. I don't know. Stay down Logan though. Yeah, that's where the miss is from. So I'm watching everything. So yeah, this ain't a hijack or nothing. I ain't Uncle June. I ain't no motherfucking body. This ain't no gang. This ain't no game. This ain't no character. This ain't nothing. This ain't for entertainment purposes only. This is for real life. I'm trying to move somewhere and I just had to remember, yeah, that I don't know nothing. But have you ever heard of ADHD both ways? The most while y'all was looking at my family pictures, you should have been looking at Dr. Luke Amon. He's sending something to somewhere to Princeton to tell them about what they found after I was on the side of the road. I got thrown out of a Kia. He took all of the tests that he gave me and he said, one thing, I do not find that he was malingering. Malingering means faking. You, I told you, ain't nothing slow about me but my length. I wasn't found to be permanently and totally disabled and put on the drugs that I was put on because, yeah, I'm crippled. No, I'm, I was doing that. I was found that because of my mind, mental disability that people don't take serious. So you got to remember the codes that's on paperwork that was sent to the state of Pennsylvania, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. If they ever try to take away my constitutional right in the fucking state that I was fucking born, and they don't know what my real name was, it said that my mom changed it later. Yeah, I'm following what my mom, my grandma, all those things, and y'all following me. And I wouldn't drive no Tesla, but anybody in a Tesla, I'm worried why he backed up. Yeah, he backed up, he backed the car at the garage, but I don't have no harm. I'm not trying to do nothing to no woman. I'm worried about what that woman trying to do to me, the one sitting next to me and the one that's in front of me. That's why he carried two knives. I'm gonna stab her first, get out the car, wherever that other woman come from. Cause my man said get a couple chicks to touch you. So I don't know if you don't understand whoever said that what loyalty means and death before dishonor. Look at the Google sign. So little Zoo X, don't bring your little dirty ass over here. This ain't you ain't yo. The first thing you fucked up on is this my channel. No, on God, yo, God is spelled with a capital G, and you ain't ended the live yet. So your motherfucker, you ain't got no power. So whatever I saw on the other side of what I said last night, yeah, I said it in a way that it would trick somebody on what I was seeing. Now I got your little dumb black ass. And this when them three puffs come out, yo, that shit mean dash away. I'm not dashing away, no fucking way. But we smoking though, and we drinking. Everybody on that side, yo, we ain't go get no motherfucking prostate check and all that. I don't know if somebody went and got their prostate check. It ain't gonna be me. Hey, Miss Parker. She from around the way. She was part of the oratorical contest, and y'all was making fun of her. So I felt obligated to show how I really am. This is all on the wire. Yeah, I don't know who when the last Friday coming. Man, I'm 53. I still could run this joint because I can see the potential in that property that y'all first took me in. But you see, it stuffed my nose up. It made my skin crawl. So I know about how much is needed to go into that property right in Elkins Park. Then I bring the value back up because I'm not paying no fucking 450 for no property with mold in it. We understand? I ain't even gotta bring out I ain't even gotta bring out the light no more. I already fucking changed Horsham, all of that shit. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I made y'all tear the buildings down in Horsham. Everywhere I went, I know. I show you yellow paper and it says asbestos. Yeah, I've been through all that shit. And I made y'all shut your whole fucking department down. Yeah, so of course you're looking for me. But I was thinking of, you see a thumbnail? That boy right there, he's listening. And his cousin. I don't know nothing about nobody contracts they had with no singing company or none of that like that. Cause I don't sign artists. I am an artiste of real estate, and I'm not trying to say it like I'm, you know, the shit. It's a whole bunch of people. But I went out to the land. The land didn't look good, and neither is the property, because it got mold in it. Yeah, I would knock that shit down. Yeah, dig that shit up. Yeah, but who knows when you find shit and you dig shit up. Yeah, I just don't have the time for that no more. I'm trying to go in a place where I already know and I don't give a fuck about no other place. I just want to be in a basement somewhere I can get away from this woman and keep my blood pressure down, look at YouTube all day. That's all I'm trying to do. When I say get my life back, I mean it. Because you don't want to see me in court. Don't nobody want to see me in court. Not them fucking attorneys, not them judges. Don't not nobody want to see me in court. I'm just trying to chill. Y'all won't fucking listen to me. I'm not trying to work. I'm just trying to, yeah. I was trying to retire. I was 35 or 38. Yeah, y'all wanted me to go do some time and everything. I did the time. I'm not getting ready to fucking keep fucking, yo, I'm 53. I ain't trying to go party. I just want to grow a beard and smoke weed. For real. And I want my nephews to take over the trust or some other trusted family member. Yeah, like Wallow. Yeah, you handle all of that. If you need to ask me something, I'm here. How you tank the market. Wow. You tank you tank Wall Street by not doing coke. Now, you know who MGR DG and it say green. You know who he is now? That's me. Greenbacks was before the Federal Reserve note. So green backyards, green front yards, land was always the money.